So we're having all kinds of technical difficulties today, which I guess will segue directly into my next segment, which is going to be the community interaction segment. It's where you can send me letters or questions, topics, and I will try to answer them. So today's letter comes from, it's not so much a letter as much as it's a YouTube comment, but I printed it out here and, treat it like it's a letter. So today's question, and it comes from SindyLou, who R-U, like letters R-U, Brew Crew Blue New Shoes 4231. And Cindy writes, I'm just going to have to do a little bit of light editing here because, right at the top, it starts with an expletive, which is a homosexual slur. I'm not going to say that. So, I'm going to do some light editing here. So Cindy says, hey there, homosexual slur. I really like your show, even though you are such a homosexual slur. Why don't you make as many new videos now as you used to? Are you too busy being a homosexual slur? Make more videos soon. P.S. Why don't you think about renaming your channel? And then she gives a name, and I Googled this because I wanted to find out how to pronounce it because it's a word that I'd never seen before. I didn't know if she made it up. But when I Googled it, I found out that it's actually it's a different homosexual slur, so I'm not going to say that one either. But anyway, Cindy, so to answer your question, I don't always really know who the audience of this video is, and I think that's why I'm trying to do a little bit more of this interacting with the community, because I don't really know what it is that I don't know. I don't know my audience, and if you don't know your audience, how do you know how to act? Like, what are you supposed to do? Because you can't be honest. If you just try to be honest with people and just act the way that you would normally act, the way that you would want to act. Like, if you're only just thinking of yourself and doing what you want to do, nobody will put up with that, like, ever. You'd be impossible to deal with if you just did whatever you wanted with no consequences. And it's the same kind of thing here, So since I don't know my audience, I can't be honest. Like, what even is that, So unless you know who you're talking to, how do you know how to talk? And I don't know. And that's why. That's why I can't. I can't. I get the idea, like the inspiration. Sometimes I'm laying in bed and I'll get an inspiration for a video. Like, I should go get a bacon McDouble and then eat it in front of the camera. Like, that would be a great idea for a video. But then it's like, without having a clear vision of who the audience is, like, how do I eat that bacon McDouble? Is it even, first of all, is it even a good idea for a video? I don't know. It's just a McDouble with bacon on it. How different can it really be? But, maybe it's a good idea. But even if it is a good idea, like, who is this video for? How do I eat the McDouble? It's fucking hot in here. I don't even know. Whew. You know what this video is for? This video is for anybody who used to really like watching Dane Cook stand-up. I just realized that I accidentally poured water all over my face. But now I should just pretend like that was funny. Oh my God, you guys, look at me. I'm a comedian. Ah. Now that's who this video is for. That's the audience. Because you think just, oh, that was funny because I poured some water on my head. Yeah. Nobody else could have done that. What kind of genius did it take to think, you know what? I'm going to sit here, I'm going to put some fucking Cajun sauce on some fucking pizza, and I'm going to pour water on my head, and then, you know, that'll be funny. And I don't know. Maybe it's funny. Maybe it's not funny. Who gives a shit? So, to answer your question, Cindy, you know, I'm trying to just kind of maybe be a little bit more honest with myself. I'm trying to overcome some of the personal issues that I've had with the necrophagia of the face. And you know, I'm going to really try to be there and just focus, you know, I want a really solid 2019 with you guys, you know? So I'm just really trying to focus on what I want to deliver to the community. And, you know, so hopefully you guys, you keep sending me in your letters to Santa, and I will try to answer them, you know, and it'll be a really good way for us to stay engaged and move forward. With these things. And if you know, I threw out one of my ideas here, right? Eating a bacon McDouble in front of a camera. Do you think that's a good idea for a video? Put it down here in the comments. Let me know either way. You know, if you think it's a good idea, maybe I'll make that as another video. Maybe you have ideas for other things that I could eat in front of a camera. Feel free to go ahead and put those in the comments. And the reason I want you to put the comments is it's a couple of reasons. So number one, it pads my ego to let me know that I wasted some of your time to go on there. But also the idea that if you go in the comments and then somebody replies to your comment, it's going to bring you back to the page, and it's going to get multiple page views, and it's going to create this inflated list. So when you go and you see something and you're like, oh, how did 10 million people watch this? Well, they didn't. There were 10 million clicks on the page, and maybe 2 million of those were just people fighting in the comments. So you still got 8 million people, but whatever. That's a totally different video. And let me know in the comments if you think that's something that you'd like to hear me talk about, possibly while eating food. So give me your suggestions, your ideas. As always, it's great to be here, and I will see you seeing me eating food again next time in the video.